Hey guys, and welcome to the first Spiral Abyss video for this channel. Now, you guys do Spiral Abyss every time it comes out. Me, I do that too. I figured that, you know what, might as well upload a video here on YouTube. Now, I would use I would record my first clear. Now, I already cleared the Spiral Abyss with aggravate team and this geo team that you are seeing right now. But if I have like free time, I would like to clear it again using maybe different characters. If you have like suggestions of like what characters to use, leave a comment below. I have like a bunch of characters here. I don't have every character, but I do have them leveled up. I would try it, but right now I'm playing Honkai Star Rail, and you guys are probably playing that one game too. So instead of me trying to make multiple videos about Spiral Abyss, I guess we'll just have to settle with one. But you know, if I have like free time, if I feel like it, I would do Spiral Abyss again with different characters. But anyways, let's go. And you can see here it's already cleared. And let's talk about the Spiral Abyss. Now, this first part right here is pretty tough. There's like a bunch of enemies. It's insane like how many enemies the Spiral Abyss has right now. Like back then it was very simple, but now, I mean, this floor right here, the Aeon Blight Drake, is very easy. But I suggest that you bring a archer, or like a one with a bow, to target the wings so you could bring them down, or bring this boss down. Now this one here, I think this is a pretty easy floor as well. But the problem is that they're scattered out. Now I'm not sure if Venti works in this chamber. Maybe I will try it in the future, but I didn't use Venti for this run. Now this boss, I think you need Electro, so bring Electro here. I might be wrong. Now this one is pretty hard. Now I haven't really tried clearing this with a different team, but what I use here is my Geo team because it has like zhongli. Now if you don't have zhongli, maybe use Beidou, maybe use Yunjin. You could like iframe that burst that they do, or that move that they do. But I might try it one of these days if I have like the free time. But anyways, let's go and show the team comp. What I used was Tighnari. Now, Tighnari isn't really a main DPS. I'm basically using Raiden Shogun and Tighnari, swapping out, in and out, dealing just damage. Just a quick swap DPS, right? So it's not really like a main DPS in this team. There's like two quick swap DPS, and Nahida is the support, and Kuki is the healer. I wanted to bring Alhaitham here instead of Tighnari, but you have to target those wings for that Aeon Blight Drake. For the second half, I use my Geo team, my go-to team. If the enemy isn't immune to Geo, I usually just bring this team and just go with it, just like Unga Bunga. Now for your information, the Itto is C6, and albedo is C0. Zhongli is C1 and Gorou is C6. For the first half, Tighnari C0, Raiden Shogun C0, Nahida C2, and Kuki is C6. Alright, so yeah, let's go. Hey guys, so yeah, let's start off with Chamber 1. Now, yeah, I understand that this team is like 3 5 stars, right? Very whale type of team, but in the following days maybe I could trying this Spiral Abyss again, but using less 5 stars, you know. But for this start of the fight, just position your character in the middle of those 4 enemies and just do some AoE. I suggest that you guys try out using aggravate, you know, Dendro and Electro, because of like the boss in the next floor, you need to do electro damage. But you know, I mean, these enemies are usually just like, you know, bring any damage dealer would be fine. But you know, if you want to damage the last boss with electro, I think Dendro is a very good element to pair with, right? You could probably try it with Hydro as well, like a hyper taser team, you know, maybe hyper bloom, that would work too, but I will try that in the following days. Right now, this is like my clear on my first try of clearing Spiral Abyss. Next time, you know, maybe the following days, maybe I could have enough free time. I could probably record another run using different characters. This is my default team that I use for Spiral Abyss. Like if the enemy isn't really immune to Geo, I just bring the Geo dudes, right? This Itto is C6, but that's it. Like Zhongli, I think is C0, C1, and albedo and is C0. Gorou is C6. Now you might say like, holy crap, this whale Leviathan, right? C6 Itto. I didn't really want C6 Itto. What I wanted, because I heard that Gorou is like Bennett, but for Geo or defense or something like that. So I went for C6 Gorou. But as soon as I got C6 Gorou, I'm C5 Itto already. Now, if you're gonna ask like how much did I spend, around $400 for that. And I guess the weapon, I got lucky, I got it immediately, so probably 500. So do I recommend you guys do that? No. But if you have like the money to spend, yeah, and like I said before, if the enemy isn't immune to Geo, this is my go-to team. My healer is Gorou, the shielder is Zhongli, albedo just additional damage and increases the defense, so it really synergizes well, and it's very fun to play. It's Unga Bunga. Zhongli's shield is amazing, could take a lot of hits, and for this specific chamber, no one is immune to Geo, so there you go. Now this is chamber 2. Again, Tighnari. Oh, this is a very important one. You want to save Tighnari's E skill once the enemy flies up. Like this one just flies up. Use Tighnari's 2 bows to hit those 2 wings. And now that it's down, just use it with, just use Raiden Shogun and attack it. Now I imagine, I haven't tried, but probably you could do Fischl there. You could use Kujo Sara. Like I said, for this Spiral Abyss, you kind of have to want to have a electro character on your first team, because the boss, I think after the chamber 3 has like you need to use electro for it. But again, you just as soon as you knock down the boss on the ground, just use your highest damage dealing characters and just time it, wait for it. This will fly again right about here. For me, I'm gonna save Tighnari's skill, and I got hit there, but it's fine. You just use use your skill, charge attack, a charged bow attack on those 2 wings, and it should be fine. Now this is chamber 2, second half. These 2 guys, not much of a problem. I'm not really sure what their element weakness is. Like I said, if it's not immune to Geo, I always bring this Geo team with me. Now, if my Itto is not C6, would I do this? I'm not sure. It might not be as strong, but it might be. Because the difference between a C6 Itto and 0 Itto, the biggest difference is that you could do continuous charge attack with Itto, but I'm thinking that's like how many charge attacks? Maybe 5, maybe, and I don't know, maybe this is just my guess, but the damage increase of a C6 Itto probably is around 20 to 30%. And for this floor, this is chamber 2. I think I wasn't really able to clear it with like lots of free time, but mainly just because of the positions of the enemy. They're like scattered around, so I imagine that if Venti could like vacuum these guys up, that would be better. But who knows, maybe I will try it in the following few days. But you guys know that Honkai Star Rail just came out, and it's amazing. I still think that Genshin is like a better overall game because it's open world, right? But yeah, on my free time, I'm kind of trying to play Honkai Star Rail as well. So this is the last enemy here. For some reason, he's in the middle, or she's in the middle. There you go. Not a lot of free time left, but here we go. Floor 12, chamber 3.
Jack it up.
And what was this? Oh, this is like the enemy that I was like mentioning, that you kinda, I think you need to use electro here once those things at the middle pop up. You have to damage it with electro. These things, those two things here, the attack and destroy to speed up the process of course invincibility. So that's my understanding. Like you need to use electro here to damage those things so that the boss will appear again. And as soon as like the boss appears again, you have to wait. Once the boss at this phase gets up, you want to move to the side because this boss does a attack that will just actually push you like a wall like that. You see that I went to the left side, and that will avoid you getting pushed back. That is a very important thing if you want to save a few seconds. There was a fight before this one that I got pushed like 2 times, and that did cost me probably 6 seconds or maybe 5. So there you go. Just once it's knocked down, just use your dendro. Hopefully you guys have Tighnari, because the reason why I use Tighnari here, I also have albedo, but Tighnari could like shoot the wings of the boss. Now this part right here, I just went for the middle Magukenki, the one with like the normal colors, but there was like fights before this one that they're just scattered all over the place. Now this is like how I think. What you should do is just like try to stay in the middle. All right. Now right now I'm using zhongli, so I could take a lot of hits. But if you don't have zhongli, I would suggest that you try out maybe Yunjin with the block, or albedo, or just time your ultimates. This might be a very hard fight. That burst right there, if you don't have zhongli, you would probably die there. Again, try to stay in the middle. It seems that the enemies, if you try to go on the side and just catch like one of the enemies on the side, they in the entire fight they will be just scattered around. But this is what I did. It did work. I was just focusing on this basically on the middle, and I could have cleared this much faster if they were like close together. Also this part right here, I could look at my burst. It's Itto's already, but I decided to just like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna take my time, I'm gonna put some shield. But I could immediately just kill these guys and maybe save a few seconds, but I just took my time. And yeah, but anyways, I think that should do it. There you go. I'm gonna edit the video and say my final thoughts. Anyways, that's it guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I did enjoy making this video right here, and I'm looking forward to making another Spiral Abyss video in the future. It's been like almost more than 1 year. I've been trying I'm trying to make a Genshin channel, but I'm not really sure what to do. Now my other channel, is pretty good. It has like subscribers and viewers, but I'm uploading a different game there, and I don't want to mix Genshin there because Genshin is an anime gacha game. Now I'm steering away from the from anime and gacha content for that other channel, because that other channel kind of found its niche. So I'm just continuing this journey of like becoming Genshin gacha, not Genshin, but anime gacha content creator here on YouTube, because I do like playing these gacha games. And help me, because these gacha games take a lot of times. But anyways guys, hope you liked the video guys, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.